Hey Homestead homies, another unboxing we got here from Little Southwest Homestead, mother of Little Southwest Homestead. They always get on me because I'm always going like this. It's my own sign, so I do tend to do that sometimes. Well, what we have here is a cast iron electric cooktop with dual burners. So we're gonna see how this works. So we're not always having to light a fire when it's time consuming. We need to do a quick water heat up so we can like wash some dishes around here, wash some clothes around here, to help my husband out with some of the things that needs to be done. So let's get to it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's inside. Hi, I am the mother of Little Southwest Homestead.
Hi, I'm Viria from Little Southwest Homestead.
What's up? I'm Cool from Little Southwest Homestead.
Hello everyone, this is Azir from Little Southwest Homestead.
All right, you all, so this is what we have here. And of course, you know, us, we always stick the instructions over to the side just in case we need it, but we always just get to it. Of course, you know, we are homesteading, so we're gonna have to use some electricity. I forgot on this one the cord doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to take a break and go and get the cord that makes it work on here. So what I meant is that when I bought this box from Walmart, this was the very first box I've ever used before we decided we was gonna go homesteading. It was pretty much used for camping, and I realized at the last minute that the wall port doesn't work. So it was too late for me to take it back. So what I did was I bought a carport, and I will be upgrading and also finishing my unboxing from the what is the name of the EcoFlow. So I'll be getting a mini EcoFlow and then unboxing the big one. So but for now, so I'm not having to carry around the big thing, we use this, and I bought an adapter to where I'm able to use this, and it still works as usual. So let's see how much power this thing will take for us to be able to just heat up some water. So I have two sides. We have the bigger side, and it is on, by the way. So I do have the bigger side and the smaller side. We got a pot. Wait a minute.
It's inside.
All right, y'all, back at the Southwest Homestead. Second run at it. Yesterday we failed. We're putting in too many watts with the hot plate thingy here, so we have to hook that up to the inverter, and we're gonna make some hammers. So I'm gonna let Viria take over because I do have schoolwork today that must be turned in a couple of hours. Again, I am studying. I am a counselor in training right now, and I definitely gotta get this schoolwork in. I don't have that much more to go, just like a year and a half of classroom work, and I gotta stay on track. All right, so I'm gonna pass this over to Viria, and she will take you all through our burger trip tonight and see how our reviews go with the hot plate burners, cast iron burners. Okay. So that also can be used on my EcoFlow whenever I get ready to do the review on that really soon. I do have the plugs and cords and everything ready to go. just haven't had that much time yet. We'll definitely get on it, okay? All right, y'all have fun.
Hello, Viria here. I know you guys usually don't see me much, but I'm off today, so we're gonna get cooking. So, as you can see, I got some pans I need to wash first. I'm gonna be making some burgers and hopefully some fries. We'll probably make some fries too. So right now, I'm not trying to get close to it because it's loud over there, but I will take you over there in just a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and wash this pan out first. I'm gonna go ahead and get my soap in there and my water. And I'm just going to scrub this out. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get started on the food. So I'm going to wash my hands and then I will be right back. We got our burger seasoning here. We got my burger seasoning here. I'm just gonna season. Alright, so now that I got it seasoned, I'm just going to put some foil on it for the time being until we're ready. No, never mind.
What's up, Homestead homies? We're cutting some fries right now to cook some French fries. So, let's go.
So we're trying to build something over the generator and the hot plate because it started raining. As you can see, the rain clouds. So that is what they are doing over there. I'm currently just waiting for that to be done. I'm going to get to you.
You have to be very careful so you don't cut your whole finger off. So, yeah, be careful. Because sometimes it can be slippery and then it can go to your finger and then you can cut it all off. So, be careful. And especially if you're a kid, ask for help from parents. My favorite part is eating. My favorite part is eating.
That's where your fries. Which cooler is it in?
You should do DIY. Do it yourself. It's kind of windy right now. I almost cut my finger off, guys. Make sure you be careful.
So here we have our hot plate. It is going to be pulling 1700 watts. That's why we have it hooked up to the inverter. So I'm going to use the big one. We're going to use the big one. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on 4. So I'm going to put my pan on there. And we're just going to let that heat up. And we'll be right back. So as you can see, there's no more light outside. We had some technical difficulties. It started raining. It's still raining right now, just a little bit. The inverter out. We had to wait for that. Then we went inside. We tried the EcoFlow, but it was pulling too much. So then we came back outside, and we're here now. So my pan should be hot. I'm just gonna add some oil, and we're gonna get this thing started. Alright, so we got my oil in there. It looks pretty hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in a few burger patties and get that in there. Actually, let me wash my hands again. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put our patties on there. And I'll be right back. So I'm going to sprinkle some garlic powder on there just to give it a little more flavor. And then we're just going to let these bad boys cook, and we'll be right back to flip them. Go ahead and check the bottom. See how that's looking. And add my other pan so that way we can start the fries right away as well. So let me just wipe that out. My cheese, we got some Gouda, and then we got some extra stuffed cheddar, and I'm going to go ahead and add those on there that way that the cheese is melted and it's not cold. So we're going to let those cook, and as soon as that cheese gets a little melted, we're going to go ahead and take them off the grill. Alright, so my grease is ready. I'm going to go ahead and drop in my fries. I had them soaking in some water, so they should be easy. So I'm back. I had to go get my poncho and my water. Just waiting for the food to get done. Probably when it's done, I'm gonna eat and watch TV, Supernatural probably. But yeah, we're just waiting. So, how was y'all's day? How was your day? Put it in the comments below. I would love to know how your day was. Did you have a good day? Did you have a hard day? Yeah. I was off today, so can't complain. But I do have to go back to work tomorrow. I don't want to go back to work, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cheers, Mike. Cheers. To use a spoon instead of my hands. I didn't like the way it felt.
Break. I finished one of my assignments. I got responses in here today. But I'm gonna ask a couple questions. So what would you rate this thing?
I would give it an 8, but I have my reasons.
Because of the weather?
It depends on if you're cooking inside or outside with the weather.
Sorry y'all, it is very windy and rainy out here. So we are making do with the weather and adapting to it.
So I would say one thing is your pans. Like this cast iron pan, it's bigger than the eye. So the whole pan isn't getting the equal amount of heat because the eye isn't as big as the pan.
Okay, so you need to find a pan that is about that size.
Both of them have the same temperature. So I'm actually, it's nice. I would actually change my rating to a 9.
Why?
It's good. It's just the pans. It depends on what pans you use, if that makes sense.
Okay. So that is good information that you shared there. And with the weather, is it complicated to you?
Yes, the weather made it more complicated, and depending on your power source.
Okay.
Because this is pulling 1700 watts. So if your power source isn't over 1700 watts, or even if it is over 1700 watts, because the EcoFlow, it only gave you what, 30 minutes?
Well, that was on a low. It was on a low because it wasn't fully charged. So the EcoFlow is going to be about the same as the inverter. It's going to be a total when it's fully charged of 6,400 watts.
But yeah, it's nice.
So we're going to cancel the fries for tonight and just work with the burgers, okay? If you all see, I'm out here going through it in this rain, can't even fly, so here we go.
Oh my God.
Alright, so we're gonna add the cheese. So I'm gonna do 2 Gouda this time. And around here we love cheese, so I might end up adding another slice when I fix mine, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna let that cheese melt and then we'll take them inside. You know what this weather reminds me of? The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. The Krusty Krab pizza. Let's go.
Along with a little burger here and there.
What?
All right, we're done, guys. All right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Well, you all, I have one hamburger and some french fries here that we're gonna be able to serve. So we did get 6 burgers off and a handful of fries that we can eat. And then we have our snacks throughout the night too, so as well. So that's healthy eating, it's not too much eating. But overall, as you can hear, the storm is kicking in and we had to cut it short. It's 5 of us and 6 burgers, that's not bad. So, awesome. Y'all have a good night. Homestead homies.